Today's episode is all about the style mistakes that we've made in the past and how we can use them as clues to further develop our personal style. So, I'm going to share a few of my own personal experiences and the learnings that I have made through those style mistakes. The best time to analyze your style mistakes is when you do a wardrobe clear out, because before you let something go, it's great to think about why you actually want to let that piece go. And I recently did a bit of a closet clear out, which I do often these days because my style has evolved and changed as my lifestyle has changed, moving from a corporate role to working for myself as a personal stylist. So my wardrobe has evolved quite considerably over the last 18 months. And here are a few pieces that I let go of and why. And it's given me some clues about my personal style going forward. Now, the first one is a bag that I decided to let go of. It is the YSL Nikki bag. Now, this was an investment piece for me. It was something that I had on my wish list for a really long time. And it is a crossbody bag. And I know that I love crossbody bags because I do like to have my hands free. But this particular bag had a chain as the strap. Now, looking at my current wardrobe and all the bags that I have, none of them actually have a chain strap. They're all leather strap. And I've been trying to wear this bag more often just so I can understand a bit more as to why I haven't been reaching for it. And I have finally found out it's because the chain strap is actually quite heavy. So it does put a bit of pressure on my shoulder. And when I'm on the go, wanting to be hands free, I don't really want to be carrying a bag that has extra weight. So now that I've identified this, I'll definitely be making sure that in the future, when I do purchase a bag, I won't be going for a chain strap. So, having a look at your accessories collection, are there any pieces that you haven't reached for? And maybe there's a reason why or a theme as to why you haven't reached for it. The other pieces that I let go of in my wardrobe are turtlenecks. Now, I did actually buy a few turtlenecks for layering purposes. But again, I found myself not reaching for this because I found that turtlenecks for me personally actually made my neck look a little bit shorter. Also, I didn't really like that feeling of having a bit of constriction around my neckline. So, again, I prefer something more with a crew neck. So, I decided to let my turtlenecks go because I hadn't reached for them at all. And I would rather probably layer with a scarf if I do want to keep my neck warm as opposed to going for a turtleneck. The other piece in my wardrobe that I have not reached for and decided to let go of are all my v-neck tops because I think from a preference perspective, I prefer to wear crew necks and I had not been reaching for my v-necks at all, so I decided to let that go. And I do have smaller shoulders, so crew necks actually suit me a bit better because they do make me look a bit wider, which makes my shoulders look a bit more broad. So that's why I've decided to let go of all my v-necks and going forward, I'll only be going for crew necks and maybe a scoop neck, but again, I still prefer a crew neck. So getting an understanding of your preferences is so important because you know what you like and don't like. And sometimes we get influenced to buy pieces that are trending. For example, if v-necks are trending for a particular period, we might go for that cut, but it may not actually be our personal preference. And as a result, we may not actually reach for it as well. The other piece that I haven't reached for and probably will be letting go of is my mini skirts. Now, I don't actually have that many. I do prefer shorts, but I did purchase a mini skirt thinking I will wear this piece. It's something that I don't have in my wardrobe, so it's a bit of a gap, but I have not reached for it at all. And I think it's because, from a lifestyle perspective, it's something that I would wear casually, maybe on holidays, but I don't go on holidays all that often. And I find that I'm not really reaching for that piece day to day in my life because I'm either working with clients, on the go with work, or I'm working from home. So, from a lifestyle perspective, that piece did not really serve me. So, it's probably something that I will let go of in the future. And I do feel like I like to reach more for maxi skirts because I do find them more easier to wear in summer. And I find that maxi skirts are a great piece in your capsule wardrobe to mix and match. So, from that perspective, I'll probably be leaning more towards maxi skirts in the future and probably won't repurchase a mini skirt. Again, that's just personal preference, but it's good to understand what your lifestyle and personal preferences are and choose pieces that are actually going to suit your lifestyle. Because that piece, I thought I had a gap in my wardrobe, a gap that I felt like I needed to fill. It's almost like sometimes you feel like you need one piece of each item to make your wardrobe feel complete. But again, if it's something that you're not actually reaching for, it doesn't actually suit your lifestyle, then it's probably not something that you need in your wardrobe. And that's why a wardrobe cleanse is just so important because it allows you to let go of those pieces that are no longer serving you. But then you go the extra step of analyzing why you've let go of that piece. And now that you know why, then it will prevent you from repurchasing it in the future. And I actually think it's a good thing for us to let go of those pieces because not only does it create more clutter in your wardrobe, but it's actually preventing you from adding new pieces in your wardrobe that may actually serve you. So, letting go is a good thing, and learning from your style mistakes is also a good thing as well. So, I encourage you to let things go that you haven't really reached for and you know that you're not going to wear in the future because you can always sell it on the secondhand market, you can donate it, and it can go to someone that is going to appreciate it and use it in their wardrobe as well, instead of it just collecting dust in the back of your wardrobe and you've completely forgotten about it. I hope this episode has been helpful. And if you've got any questions, please feel free to DM me on Instagram. I look forward to catching you next week. Bye.